This is a presentation by OnboardVision on Racelogic's OLED predictive lap timing system. Here you will see we are scrolling through a display and we're going to carry out a couple of functions. First function is we're going to reset the lap timing data. When we've done that, on this particular instance, we're going to invert the screen color from black on white to white on black. Now we're going through the display and we're going to set the unit into predictive lap timing mode. As you can see, it's now waiting for a start-finish line. It will say this until we proceed out of the pits, and cross the start-finish line for the first time. If you're leaving the pits, then clearly this will take a complete lap to get back to the start-finish line. When you cross the start-finish line, the display will change its status to a different status, which will occur now. As you can see, the status reads creating reference lap. This will create your basic reference lap and will continue for the duration until the car crosses the start-finish line once more. As you will see, we've now progressed around the lap, and as the vehicle completes its lap, you will see the creating a reference lap reference will change to what the lap time was for that particular lap. When the reference lap is set, you will see the display change. The top part of the line now indicates the amount of time the lap took with a +00. The display here was set to display that figure for 10 seconds. After the 10 seconds has elapsed, the display then changes to this, and you will see a positive or a negative trace bar and figure as the car progresses around the lap. In this instance, you will see whether you were faster through a corner, down the straight. This next lap was carried out quite slowly, just to exaggerate the numbers available on the display. As you will see later on, we've done our best to narrow the gap to show the positive and negative effect of speed through corners or down the straight. For the sake of convenience, we have shortened this particular video clip just so you can actually see the effect of the positive time or the negative time on the lap timing. Here we are coming to the end of the lap, and in a moment you will see the display change to the lap time and the plus time that it took to go around that lap. That will stay there for the period of time that you've set in your menu. You can see now that we've sped up, and this is a time taken from when the car passed the start-finish line. So in this instance it's a negative time, which means that you are actually going through that part of the track faster than you were on the datum lap, which was taken previously. You will also have to understand that every time you actually create a faster lap, that will replace the datum lap within the OLED display. This will continue to occur time and time again as you put a faster lap in. If you create a slower lap, it will not put that in automatically. You will see in this next section that I've basically allowed it to run the full course of a lap, some 2 minutes 40 odd seconds, just really to allow you to see what the display will do and how it shows both in numbers and in that trace bar in the lower portion of the display how the driver was or wasn't progressing through. You can clearly see now that the gain is lessened into a negative number as the car progresses through the course, and then I think at some point you will actually see it go to a positive number. This at this point in the lap is just 0.3 of a second in advance of where the previous lap were. As you can see now, we're just marginally slower and back to being ahead when we get to the lap time from the previous lap. I'm doing my best to play around with the speed, and there you go. We're actually 2.55 seconds quicker than we were on the previous lap. And as you can see, there is a display for the lap time of the lap we've already done and what the gain was. Hopefully this demonstration will have given you some idea as to how the Racelogic OLED predictive lap timing function operates.